Are you thinking of buying or selling a home or condo in Windsor Essex County? Then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to share with you the real estate recap for the month of January in Windsor Essex County, and make sure you stick around to the end to find out what to expect if you're thinking of making a move to or within Windsor Essex County, or you're just curious about the market. My name is Kris Ramotar. I'm a local realtor serving Windsor Essex County, and each week I personally bring you the latest real estate market data for Windsor Essex County. And by the way, if you're considering moving to or within Windsor Essex County, whether it's buying, selling, or relocating, please feel free to reach out to us. We have helped many families just like you make the right informed decision. Below, you'll find our contact information. Here are the numbers. Listings are up by 26.36% or 170 homes. In January 2025, we had 815 homes who are listed on MLS as compared to 645 homes in January 2024. Sales are down by almost 10% or 29 homes. In January 2025, we had 262 homes sold as compared to 291 homes sold in January 2024. The average sale price is up by 6.55% or $35,000. In January 2025, the average sale price is just over $572,000 as compared to just over $537,000 in January 2024. Median sale price is also up by 3.92% or $20,000. In January 2025, the median sale price is or was $530,000 as compared to just over $510,000 in January 2024. Currently, the average date to sell a home is 32 days. And if you're finding value in our video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel and means a lot to us as well. Here are some more in-depth info. The most active segment of our market right now seems to be in the $350,000 to $700,000 price range. And a bit of a surprise, we had 25 homes were sold in the $900,000 to $1.5 million price range. So we still have people buying homes that are pretty expensive. Could be people moving from out of town, could be buyers who have sold their smaller home or are moving up based on the equity they have. Now, the average sale price in the last 4 months is staying in the $575,000 to $590,000 price range, as you can see here, and the same for the median sale price, staying in the $520,000 to $540,000 price range. This is showing the sold price is almost 100% of the original list price on our MLS currently. Many homes are selling close to the list price or just over, and sometimes significantly over. And later on in my video, I'll go over a case study example. As a buyer, here's what you should expect in our local market. Multiple offers. We're still having offer dates. Some properties are selling over the list price. Only if the home is desirable to the right buyer, it is priced well, is in a good location, is turnkey move-in ready condition, and the seller is realistic with their expectations. And if you're a homeowner thinking of selling a property, here's what we're seeing. Some homes are selling quickly while others can take some time to sell, and they're selling over the list price. Some are getting more than one offers, multiple offers, are getting a clean, firm, unconditional offers sometimes, while some homes may receive offers with conditions such as a home inspection, a mortgage financing clause, and a house to sell condition as well. Once again, it comes down to the price, location, condition of your home, how many buyers are interested in your home, and your motivation to sell. If you're patient and realistic with your expectation, you may receive an offer and terms that you may be happy with. Now, mind you, pricing is very important and very strategic, because if you price aggressively, meaning low, not too low though, maybe $25,000 to $50,000 where you want to be or end up with, you may be in a good spot, especially if your home shows well, is in a good location and is moving ready. Now, if you price it too low, you got to look at it from the psychology perspective of the buyer. The buyer psychology is, am I going to spend $100,000 over the list price? That is a big gap from going $100,000 versus $50,000. So you have to think of that as a seller. If you're listing your house, don't price it too low or aggressive, because you're pretty much going to lose a lot of buyers when they start thinking about the numbers, that big gap. So something to be very cognizant and careful with. Here's an example that we just saw, and I personally showed it to my client. My client currently have a home they want to sell, and they want to move up to a better location, to a nicer home. This home was in Tecumseh, in a great location. It was a detached, fully finished turnkey move-in ready home, featuring 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, a fully finished basement, double car garage on a 67 by 120 foot lot. It needed a new furnace and a conditioner. The home was about 25 years old. The list price was almost $650,000. My client thought it would sell for the list price or under. I tell her, no, it's not gonna happen. I personally felt it would probably go over 725 at least. This home had 11 offers. They accepted a conditional offer, and it was sold for $770,000. That was the final sold price, and that's over $120,000 over the list price. And here's the breakdown of this home. This happened because a listing agent priced the home aggressively low to get a lot of potential buyers interested in it. It was in a great location, close to many great amenities in the area, parks, school, Highway 401, etc. Was in turnkey move-in ready condition. It showed pretty well. There were a lot of interested buyers for this home, 11 of them. And I was not surprised. You should not be surprised. This is what you may experience in the current market if the home met all the criteria that I just mentioned. Now I'm going to talk about unemployment. We have the second highest unemployment rate locally here in Windsor Essex County. Grand Prairie, Alberta was number 1. I believe we're in a 9.1% unemployment rate, which is quite high. For many of you who may not be aware of what's happening behind the scene, there's a lot of layoffs happening, and there are a lot of programs being cut by local colleges. Sometimes the university may be taking that stance in the future. And in Ontario, there's a lot of colleges are cutting programs because the international students registry has dwindled due to immigration policy being enforced. So what does that mean? A lot of jobs going to be lost. Housing, we're seeing a lot of housing in the west end of Windsor Essex County, where predominantly was rental units, are up for sale, lots. And some of these homes don't meet the legal purposes for rental property because the basement is not high enough, doesn't have an egress window or a second exit. So if you're planning to buy an investment property, be very cognizant of that. Know and make sure that the home is legal for you to rent one. Depends on what ward it's in or what zone it's in. Just be careful doing an inspection. And if you're an investor looking to sell, make sure your home is showing well and you're realistic with your price and terms, because the market you're competing with right now, you have a lot of competition, especially in the west side of Windsor, and rent are starting to go down in some places, but there's still a demand for student housing in our area right now, and only time will tell. We don't know what's going to happen, but there's so much uncertainty coming up with government policies, tariffs, and a lot of unemployment and layoffs that are happening here locally. So these are the things that you may not see or know. On the good part, mortgage rates are coming down. You probably could get a 5-year fixed on a 25-year amortization, maybe close to 4% or maybe under if you're lucky, but it's happening. And the variable rate mortgage has come down dramatically. So there's definitely some silver lining when it comes to mortgage rates, but then there's a lot of you who are out there uncertain. And I totally understand where you're coming from, because some of my clients have called me and told me they're slow at work, and some of them have even told me they are in the possibility of losing a job and they don't want to commit to any big, large financial decisions such as buying a home. I even had one client told me he was let go and we have to sell his second home. So it's happening. I mean, you're not going to see this locally. You're not going to hear this news, but we're as agents, we talk to our clients, and this is what's happened personally. Some of my clients, everybody might be different, and it's tough for you. And I only can imagine what you go through. And my heart goes out to many of you to be in this position. And for those of you who could afford a home, and if you think the time is right, it all depends on your situation, and it makes sense for you financially, I would say go for it. I know some of you may have to sell your home because you have no choice, and it's really hard. You may have to take a loss, a big loss, a significant loss, or you may have to foreclose, and that's not a route where I wish you to be in. I took big losses in life when I was going through some very difficult time in the past. I had no choice, and I bought a home for $220,000, and I ended up selling it 5 years later for the same price. We did a lot of work and upgrade, but due to the environment and circumstances, sometimes you have to cut your losses and move. I know it seemed like it's the worst thing at a point in your life, but there's always good things that come out of bad situation, especially if you look at it from a good point of view. And yeah, it's tough. And as always, I do hope you're finding value in our video. Leave us a comment and let me know what you think of our local real estate market. And don't forget to watch my next video coming right up. And if you'd like for us to help you anyway, please contact us and leave a comment on this video. Take care, stay safe, have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, and see you soon. Bye now.